going on, everybody? Welcome into Northern Life. Thanks for being here with us here on this Thursday. And we're always experimenting here. We're trying different seats and different positions.
Yeah.
We're both on the couch today, right?
We're both on the couch. We're friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't mean we're not friends with you, Briggs.
No, I feel
exactly.
left out over here on my isolated island.
That's okay.
We do feel like we're interviewees on Briggs's Northern Life show. So.
Briggs' life is what this is. It's kind of crazy. We're trying different cameras, and this is all just an experiment. It continues to go on, you know, and it's working out so far.
It's going great.
We'll keep it on going. It's been a beautiful fall forecast here these past few days. I finally broke down this morning. And
You did? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't like cry.
Mentally or your car?
I'm just bawling my eyes out of the. No, but I turned on the gas fire stove, whatever.
Whoa.
Really?
And it was really warm in my house.
Oh.
So now the next step, hopefully in November, will be to start burning wood.
Okay.
So, and hopefully I can wait till November to start burning the wood because you only have a certain amount for the winter.
Sure.
And so we're going to have to wait to see how long that takes. But it was nice and warm in my house this morning. It was beautiful.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's got to be tough to do the math, figure out how much wood you need for the entire winter. Are you able to collect more wood during the winter?
You can, so you order it by cords. You can either cut your own or you can order it cords.
Order it by what?
Cords. They're different. It's a measurement of wood.
C-H-O-R-D,
I think
like
it's
cord like that?
C-O-R-D-S, I believe.
For a second, I almost thought you said quartz, like the countertop. What are we burning then?
Right? Yeah. It's just stone thrown in the fire.
Money.
But no, it's quartz, and I think I get like 3 or 4 quarts a year, and I usually go through like 2 or 3, so I have a little bit extra at the end. Nice. Get some more, and then we'll be fine. So it's almost time to start stacking wood again. If you two want to come back to my place and start stacking.
I'm busy that day.
Briggs!
You didn't even say a day, but I know I'm busy.
You're going to be busy no matter what day.
Well, she's got an excuse.
That's true. That's true.
When in doubt, you can just tear down that skeleton in the front yard and see if
that.
That's staying up till I die.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, hey, coming up on today's show in our new spot over here, we moved up to part 2 of our baby preparation story with Essentia Health to today. So Hunter and I are checking out more methods for delivery, including a deeper look at the incredible new rooms and areas you can find at Essentia's new St. Mary's Medical Center.
Oh boy, excited to see what's going on there. Later we're going to be bringing you more oh yeah or oh heck no discussion, including what's being named the coolest thing made here in Minnesota and a chance for sky-high fall views for Hunter specifically. We know Hunter doesn't necessarily love the sky-high.
The old heights.
No, not a big fan, that's for sure.
So we'll see what he says to that. Meanwhile, though, 90s and 2000s babies are bonding over an unlikely pair of life milestones, saying they're at a crossroads in what's being called a quarter-life crisis. One runner posted on TikTok saying they're, quote, officially at the age where you're either getting married or you're running half marathons. One runner posted on TikTok, that's what they said there. Our Twin Cities affiliate dove deeper into the fork in the road for folks around our age, and they say they're looking for things to do in their life, either getting married, having kids, or running a marathon, I suppose. So how do you guys feel about the quarter-life crisis options there? Marathon at the top of your list?
No, for neither of us. I'd probably say no. You know, I'd be open to a half marathon. Full marathon, I think, would be too much. But I think, I'm 28, going to be 29 in December. And I think I'm just more open to trying new things, maybe, because I go, okay, I'm almost hitting the 30 mark, which is a big mark, in our, my eyes at least. And so going camping for the first time, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be, coming up here, breaking the news now. I'm going to be going on a cruise for a couple of weeks.
First cruise?
First time ever going on a cruise.
Exciting.
So, a lot of firsts for me. Not doing marathons, and I'm not getting married or having kids yet. So that's what I'm up to. How about you?
I kind of just like going with the flow, Marriage, that might happen someday. Kids, that might happen someday. But I kind of like I'm 27. I'm not too old yet. I'm still pretty young. Just kind of do wherever the wind takes me. I will say this, though. I'm very thankful that it's not like our parents' generation where it was more strict and more like you kind of had to have kids and be married by the time you're 25, 26 years old. I kind of like having this extra time to just kind of figure ourselves out, maybe get financially stable and figure out life.
I almost kind of feel like an adult first.
Right. I think people enjoy having a challenge to work toward or something to look forward to. So whether that's, a wedding down the road if you're getting married, or maybe that's why they sign up for a marathon, because they have something to look forward to, something to work toward. And make things exciting. So I guess I could see.
So if you're out there also going through a quarter-life crisis, send us your messages. Let us know what you're up to.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
about
I'm sure they get that question enough from their parents. Minnesota-based Land O'Lakes is taking Fashion Week by storm, boldly bringing farm-core aesthetics to the runways of Paris. But not the Paris in France, rather the Paris Wisconsin. In a brand new national campaign, the beloved Butter brand hosted a runway event to highlight how purchasing its products supports over 1,000 farmer owners who contribute to their local communities each day. And so the Farm Core to Table runway event featured models strutting down a dining table repurposed as a runway, each dressed in authentic Farm Core looks with workwear sourced directly from real Land O'Lakes farmer members.
I had no idea that they did that. Yeah, what's Paris, Wisconsin? I've never heard of Paris, Wisconsin.
No.
First
So you can go to Paris now for probably a tenth of the cost. You can go to Paris, Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm heading to Paris, or I'm from Paris. Wow, how exotic.
How are the croissants?
The cheese is really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Cheese is great.
Our world's artificial intelligence takeover has officially reached the world of sports, as one of the biggest tennis tournaments is now set to use technology to eliminate human error. According to the Associated Press, the All England Club has announced AI is going to be used now to make the out and fault calls at the Wimbledon Championships beginning in 2025. Organizers of the prestigious Grand Slam tennis tournament said the live electronic line calling builds on the existing ball tracking and line calling technology that's been in place now for many years. So this
Greg's
is
thoughts?
interesting. Yeah, I know. To me as a tennis player, it's probably going to get rid of a lot of, like we said, human error, because you can only see the ball so quickly with your eyes. It's moving very fast. So even if a slight part of the ball touches the line, it's still in. So to have AI being able to just tell you that in the real moment.
Yeah.
Interesting, though, because it gets rid of maybe the challenge aspect. Each player gets like a certain number of challenges in a tennis match. So interesting to see how they're going to handle that.
Yeah, it seems like they had that in place, though, like they were saying, for many years now.
Yep.
So just adding on to
Enhancing
that.
it.
It makes more sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Coming up, the baby basics continue here on Northern Life. Ryan and Hunter are back at Essentia learning more steps about baby preparation.
Welcome back, everybody. Got to say, it is impossible to leave those comfy chairs and couches over there.
I'm tired, too.
I know, you could take a nap over there.
Yeah.
Well, we had so much fun with the first story. Why not share part 2 this week? Hunter and I are excited to share more of our time over at Essentia Health St. Mary's Medical Center, the beautiful new building, getting expert knowledge on the options you have when it comes to delivering a baby.
Yeah, and today we not only discovered new methods of delivering a baby, but learned about what you can expect after your baby is welcomed into this world.
None of us know what's going to happen when you come in to have a baby. Some women come in and have a baby real quickly. Other women, there's concerns, there's problems, the baby's in distress. It's a breech baby. We are here for everything. You guys want to have a seat in the triage bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 2 monitors that go right here.
They're,
Like this.
They're backwards. Let the nurses do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually told not to. So this is what we can tell you for sure when a patient comes in, is they're gonna meet a nurse, and then it's a series of questions. Basically, the patient tells their story, what's going on, and then we figure out what's the appropriate next steps. This is not a place you spend a lot of time in.
I'm pretty sure it's just food in there.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I don't know.
So
That's why we have the triage room.
yeah, this is, a safe place for you to labor and hang out. It takes 28 minutes to fill this up. The other thing is, this is a Murphy bed. So basically, they have a larger bed, and so you don't have to be in this hospital bed.
Oh, nice.
So this is the traditional bed that's put out in the midwifery area. So queen size, waterproof mattress. The patients can deliver in this bed just as they would the labor and delivery bed.
Wow. Oh boy.
Patients want to labor in different positions.
I think we got to try it.
Should we?
Yeah.
And then hold this
Yeah,
like
if
a.
you wanted to lean into that and hold that for your contractions or to help push, so again, kind of that leverage with pushing instead of curling around your belly, that would help pull down and curl.
Wow. We should try for one.
We can take care of the smallest babies, the most complex, with very few exceptions. Now we know our limits. Babies that need pediatric surgery, if they need a transplant, or if there's something super complex and rare, it is appropriate that we send them to the Twin Cities, and we do that all the time. So this is a very standard NICU room. Again, just like we saw in the other rooms, couch, all the hookups, because oftentimes a parent will stay with the baby in the NICU. Everything state of the art. We have some babies that stay here for 5 days, some days that stay here for 5 hours. Other babies are here for 5 weeks. And so We have all of the necessities available. I mean, it's the only NICU in northern Minnesota. It's not only the Twin Ports community, it's all of northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan come to us for their care. Even if they don't deliver here, a lot of times the babies will come here. And we're really, really proud of our NICU. You know, a lot of these families are here for weeks, so we want to make it as accommodating and nice as possible. We also have the Ronald McDonald House, so, you know, patients and their families can stay there. Most of the time when we do a C-section, it's because we're worried about the baby. This is very standard operating. Okay? It's not a lot different than what you see on TV, and it's not a lot different than if you were having your gallbladder out. There'll be 2 anesthesia providers usually at the beginning. The labor and delivery nurse is here, you know, as a support person. Usually 2 people doing the surgery, and then a scrub tech, and then always nurses here. So when you have a C-section, we say we invite everyone to the party. And we always have music.
No,
Whatever the patients want. Wow. Which is really fun, because some of the stuff they pick is really interesting.
Yeah.
We know that no one wants to end up here, but sometimes we have to do it. And we want it to be a safe and hopefully as fulfilling experience as, you know, as the patient wants. You know, we are here to not only take care of the patient, you know, the mom and the baby, but also the whole family. And so we want it to be a great experience for everyone.
A lot of fun, a lot of good knowledge too there at Essentia Health.
Yeah, Dr. Cassing, just so smart and a leader in his field, clearly. So showing you guys all the best parts of the hospital there. Really impressive. New additions, it looks like. Holy cow, I haven't gotten to see those birthing rooms yet, but the bed, the Murphy bed, the full zone.
Yeah, and the sailboat we got to ride, you know.
Yeah, the
Did I miss
sailboat.
that part?
It was the thing, whatever the thing I was grabbing onto. That was the coolest. Oh my gosh.
Hopefully bring a little levity to you know, that experience as well. Me and Hunter dressed in the white suits too.
Yes.
You get to pick your music if you're in the operating room. That's always good stuff too.
Yeah, wow, you can make it a really personal experience. Maybe, you know, if it's a bit of a tough time or just, you know, stressful. That's nice, you know, a good touch. Very cool.
And hey, if you missed out on part 1 of the story, be sure to check out our Northern Life Facebook page, because right now, at the time of our recording, we had about 11,000 views on that video. Easily the most we've ever had. I think the closest one's like 4,000 or something. And so while you're there on Facebook, be sure to give us a like and a follow, so that way you can find more of these awesome videos there as well.
So cool. I'm going to remember all of this I learned when I'm there.
Good stuff.
Seriously.
Good stuff.
Hopefully a few weeks from now.
Knock on wood.
Hey, coming up, we're going to be sharing apparently the coolest thing made in Minnesota. But is it the coolest in our opinion? We'll say, oh yeah or oh heck no, next. Welcome back, everybody. All it took was a little bit of magic to crown the winner of the inaugural Coolest Thing Made in Minnesota contest. And after stiff competition in the contest's Final Four round, the public hath spoken, crowning 3M's Scotch Magic Tape as officially the coolest thing made in Minnesota.
Really?
Do you guys agree with that? Oh yeah or oh heck no? But first, too, others on that list included things like Crystal Sugar, the Bedford Twist Tie, lots of matzo pizza, Spam, and Cirrus Airplanes.
Serious planes? What is the magic? How come it's magic?
It's magical, Hunter.
Interesting.
You just can't describe it. As Director Shania says, it points out hundreds of uses on there.
Well, I guess.
Like tape. You know, use it for tape. You could use it to tape something.
Yeah.
Fix like
Stick 2 things together.
You wanted to tape it
fix
together.
relationships in my life, things like that.
Can it heal a broken heart?
Can it heal a broken heart?
Oh, my Lord.
No, not that deep. But I would say, oh heck no. I think Spam personally would be my favorite thing that Minnesota has created.
What about what's the Bedford Twist Tie?
It's like at the top of if you ever bought coffee grounds, you know, that like kind of long and then it kind of twists at the sides, kind of like that one.
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, I don't know if tape is my most exciting thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe not say most exciting.
Yeah.
Spam, kind of cool.
Sure.
You know, people like Spam. They associate with in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll say oh heck no too.
Prince?
Okay.
Yeah.
Prince was created here.
Prince made in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Born in Minnesota.
I actually don't know that.
Okay.
I can't promise
that.
that.
That's a mid-commercial Google search for the team. Hey, the big October holiday coming up at the end of this month. But what are our guys' thoughts on hopping to neighborhoods that aren't yours during Halloween. So one parent who spoke to Delish.com says, "Bring on the wicked witches," as she loves handing out candy to any and all who arrive at the door.
First off, oh yeah, to your delivery there. That was really good.
Thank you.
Very, very good. I was guilty as charged of this as a child because we lived in a kind of a rural neighborhood. Hunter, you can probably relate. Where
Very rural.
There was no opportunity to go like door to door
Sure.
easily.
Yeah.
So my parents just brought us closer to our school. And we just trick-or-treated with our friends in their neighborhood.
Yes.
So, oh yeah, I'm for it. Why not?
Yeah, the sheriff would have been called on me if I would have went door to door in my neighborhood. There's 7 miles between people that live out there, so I had to go, like you said, to different neighborhoods. I would usually go down to my grandpa's down in Elk River, Oak Grove.
nice.
Fun.
And we go to the rich neighborhoods down there.
Whoa.
And there's with the full-size candy bars.
Yeah.
Oh, we always
Yeah.
had the best candy. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
You got to scope out where they're, map out where they're handing out those big candies.
Yep.
You remember those
Sure,
houses
you
because
do.
I'm a culprit of that. So
Yep.
I will say, oh heck no, it's not rude to do that. So
Okay.
kids out there, have fun this Halloween.
Yeah.
Next one specifically for Hunter, since I know he's not a fan of heights. If you're looking for great fall color viewing, head to the UP in Michigan. The Copper Peak ski jump was once the biggest active jump in the entire Western Hemisphere, and now the historic site is open for travelers to get a 360-degree view of the surroundings. The Copper Peak Upper Observation Platform provides views at almost 1,200 feet above Lake Superior. So Hunter, you going there? Oh yeah or oh heck no?
That's a huge oh heck no for me. And if I could say expletives on TV, I would say that right there too
Hey.
instead of heck.
Careful.
But no, I know, right? But just seeing the footage up there makes me a little uneasy. It's so
Yeah.
high up there. There's plenty of viewing opportunities right here on the good old
On
surface.
the ground, yeah.
Good old surface. Go
In
up on a
your
big
car,
hill. Yeah, in
on
your
a
car.
road.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go on top of the hill in Duluth and look down. That's beautiful.
Does it make a difference? You can take an elevator up to the top? Or no?
That kind of helps,
Does
but
it
no,
help?
no,
Okay, no, it doesn't.
no. It's still way too hard.
Or otherwise, I believe you could take the steps too. Would that?
No, that's not happening.
No, that would play in your favor.
That's way too much
Okay.
work.
Yeah, but I gotta say, if you do want to check out the fall colors still, I know there are some places that are past peak.
Yeah.
But get out there and enjoy them.
That's the place to go
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
And a beautiful fall. Well, it's a big night for basketball fans tonight. We'll talk about the start of the WNBA Finals. Very exciting for Minnesota when we come back.
Welcome back. Coming up tomorrow on Northern Life, the Vikings are resting up during their bye week after a big win over in London. That means we'll deliver our picks for Packers Cardinals, talk about the big news for Duluth native CJ Ham, and discuss next year's NFL draft events in Green Bay. I did not know that was happening in Green Bay, so kind of
Yeah.
cool that it's happening semi in our neck of the woods.
2025.
Yeah, let's go draft.
I'd like to know what the Vikings do during their bye week.
Yeah.
Do they go on a lot of trips, like the players?
I don't
or
know.
do they get to
Maybe they stay
rest?
in London. And
Maybe.
they just hang
Oh,
out
yeah.
and drink tea and
Just
eat
ride the
crumpets and
eye,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, ride the high, yeah.
Before we go, 2 bits of basketball news to share. WNBA superstar and Iowa grad Caitlin Clark is trading in her sneakers for golf spikes. Okay, the 2024 Rookie of the Year is set to tee it up on the LPGA tour in Bel Air, Florida on November 13th. I didn't realize she was so multi-talented.
Yeah, no, she's a
How
great,
cool is that?
great basketball player. See if she's a great golfer as well. Also, big night for Minnesota basketball fans. The Minnesota Lynx are in the Big Apple tonight for the start of the WNBA Finals against the New York Liberty. The best of 5 series slated to get underway at 7 p.m. on ESPN from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
Get it,
Alright,
Lynx.
go Lynx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round of applause. It's going to be a fun game to watch, that's for sure. Well, thank you all for joining us. We'll catch you all here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.